while we're still in the front here, I do have some Diwali style LED pods that are sitting on some brackets that were custom cut. Only because, again, I've had them for about a year. This was before they were even on the market. I forget who makes them now, but there is somebody out there who makes these brackets now, and I'll put the link below in case you guys are interested in this setup. So moving down to the wheels, these are KMC Enduros, 18x9, wrapped around Cooper Discoverer, all-terrain, mud and snow tires, 275, 70/18, and the wheels themselves are being pushed out by 2.5-inch Bora spacers. I do have a 2.5-inch leveling kit on this truck as well, but even after all that, I am still getting a little bit of rubbing at full lock in both directions, and that's only because, again, the wheels are being pushed out on a 0 offset by those spacers, which is what makes them sit out further than the body of the truck. It's okay with me. I don't go off-roading or anything like that, so it's not enough to bother me. I did have to do some trimming inside the wheel well there, so that that felt lining both in the front and in the back it's slightly cut out, but again, not enough to bother me or make me worry about it. So over on this side, you'll see the Bushwhacker fender flares pocket style. And then moving over to this side, or further down the truck, those are EGR body moldings that obviously replace the trimming that comes with the Silverados. So down here we have the NFAB and Doorstep side steps, and I'll just say one quick thing. I think they complete the look of my trucks to a certain degree, but if it isn't obvious enough, these do not run the length of the truck. So for those of you that actually use your side steps to mount things to the roof or to access different parts of the interior, whether it's the center seat or the center console, just again, friendly reminder, you're not going to accomplish it with these steps just because the surface area is so small and it doesn't allow for that freedom of movement. So just keep that in mind. Down here we have the AFE exhaust, and this is what it sounds like. One of the mods that I have back here that you can't see is a pop and lock. For those of you that don't know what a pop and lock is, it's basically an actuator that locks the tailgate whenever the vehicle itself is locked. So I'll give you guys an example of how this works. I'm going to lock the truck here, and that's the sound of the actuator doing its thing. And now I'm going to unlock the truck. Lock it again. Done. Moving down to the bottom of the truck, I have 2 pods snuck in, and those 2 are wired to come on whenever the vehicle unlocks or whenever the vehicle goes into reverse. So I am going to unlock the vehicle, and once the vehicle is put into gear, these will go back off, or if the vehicle is locked, these will fade out as well. Just like that. Alright, so we're back at the NFAB steps, and now I'm going to talk about some of the more subtle mods that I have in the truck. This is the Illuminated Entry, and this is for all the steps all around. They fade in and out, and then they fade out once the truck is locked. Just like the outside, I wired some lights inside in the footwells to function as illuminated entry, except that I went one step further on the inside and actually hooked them up to function as ambient lighting. So whenever the truck senses that it's nighttime and all the lights come on, the footwell lights actually come on as well, and they function directly with the dimmer. So if I dim the lights of the dash or the center console, the footwell lights will dim as well. And this is what it looks like. And obviously I chose that aqua blue because that aqua blue matches the 4x4 knobs, the light knobs, and obviously all the lighting in the center console. One of the mods that I have on the inside of the truck is this Abrams 100-watt Siren that obviously should only be used when you find yourself in a compromising situation, either off-roading or on a trail somewhere, and otherwise this should obviously not be used, so I don't use it for anything else. But anyway, this is what it sounds like. And just wrapping it up here, one of the mods that is no longer on my truck, but the wiring still exists for it, is this hard wire for a dash cam that I used to have. I did away with the dash cam because it wasn't sticking to the windshield. Maybe I just wasn't using the right tape. And I personally do not like the look of suction cups on a windshield. So it just wasn't working out. I got rid of it. But I'm still on the lookout for a dash cam that'll meet my needs. And so when I get it, the wiring exists for it, and it'll be as simple as plug and play. So that does it for the mods. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below or send me a message. I did over 90% of these mods myself, so I can definitely point you in the right direction. The only 3 mods I didn't do myself is the Plasti Dip, and that's because I didn't have the right size compressor, the hood brackets, because I obviously don't have the machinery to do that kind of cutting, and then the exhaust. And the only reason I didn't take a stab at the exhaust is because I ran into an article that said that it required welding, which turned out not to be true. So at the time I didn't want to deal with it, I didn't want to teach myself how to weld, so I just took it in. Again, if y'all have any questions or if y'all want to see how-to videos, just please leave a comment below and I'll catch you guys next time.